Yo, what's up, YouTube? This your girl Pimp, back with another video, back with another rant. Taking a break right now in between rides, but I was banned from, I'm on YouTube jail, because I was saying a lot of shit. But I mean, I meant that shit, so I'm on here. I ain't gonna make this a long video, just on a rant, stating my opinions about things. First, I want to say, rest in peace to baby girl, 7 years old, shot and killed. And the crazy thing about that is, to me, and people gonna get mad, and I really don't care, but it's, for me, we need to talk about accountability, aka owning your shit. And at the end of the day, people like, oh, you can get off her dad, he grieving. Yeah, he should be grieving, because at the end of the day, you are the reason why your child is dead. Let's be honest. Let's keep it 100, as we would say. You are the reason why your child is dead. He posted that, oh, I did this. I told her to potty train. She got whatever she want. You're supposed to do that as a dad. That's your job. And you also supposed to protect your children, protect your family. When you, first of all, you posted, the ops are after you. And after doing further research, the reason why you even post that was because you went to somebody's grave who was your enemy, and you and your homeboy decided to piss on it and then record it and then put it out there. Now, how you think that family member felt, or that person's mama felt? So of course you knew the ops was downstairs waiting for you, son. Come on now. It's called owning your shit. Every action has a reaction. Point blank, period. Now, do I think it was right? Hell no, because how I grew up, how I seen how people move in the streets, you didn't go after people, kids, their wives and, old people. You just didn't. It was a violation. But nowadays, how this generation is nowadays, people don't honor that. They come after your people. They come after your kids and your mama and your daddy to hurt you. They want to see you suffer and hurt before they come after you. So you sitting here mad at everybody because they coming at you. Well, you got to own that shit, my nigga. You got to own that shit. Your 7-year-old is not here because of some shit you did. Some shit that you trying to build clout because you want to be a big time rapper. And that shit be killing me about these rappers. Like, y'all really think, well, actually society makes it reality. The more stupid shit you do, the more records and the more arrests you have, I guess the bigger the rapper you become. But at what cost? At what fucking cost? Motherfuckers is losing their life out here just to build some clout, just to make some motherfucking money. They losing their lives, their kids losing their lives. So, people like, oh, you should have sympathy for him. I don't. I really don't have no sympathy for him. I really don't. I have sympathy for her mother. I have sympathy for her other family members, because this didn't have to happen. And then not only that, so you also posted this shit about pissing on dude grave, the whole video. You posted that the ops are watching me. Then you post, oh yeah, this punk ass nigga told somebody about my car. Then you post you about to take your baby girl to McDonald's. Why did you post all that? They watching you, they tracking you. And you just made it easy for them to come get you. So at the end of the day, Mr. Adams, you have to hold yourself accountable on that one. I don't care what nobody say what you want. Like I said, rest in peace, baby girl. I'm so happy that, because I had a friend on Facebook talking about, we always talk a big game, but nobody supports this and that and this. No, we do. It just don't be shown like it's shown on the media when, people get shot up. They show that all day. But when we unite and stuff, they don't show that. But shout out to everybody who came out here on 87. And it was people from everywhere. It was people from the south side, the north side, the west side. It was people from everywhere who did a balloon release for this girl. Because a lot of us is sick of this shit. We sick of this shit. I know gang life and all that shit is going to happen. Get your target, first of all. And on a good note, they did catch one of the dudes. He had a whole bunch of guns in his car, including, they said, the gun that possibly killed 7-year-old Pinky. So I'm definitely happy about that. I'm definitely glad that they was on it, because ain't no telling what he would have did, because he didn't get his target. He probably would have went back, tried to get him again, miss him again, And he survived, but somebody else died. So I'm glad they got him. I hope they get the rest of them. And dude know who killed his daughter. He know who after him. Stop trying to be hard and all hood ain't snitching. No, you need to snitch. They killed your child, sir. They killed your fucking child. I'm snitching all day. Especially if I know who did it. All fucking day. We just own y'all shit. We gotta be accountable. And speaking of being accountable, the reason why I got banned off Facebook is because I posted, this shit with the police and everything. I posted that if, it becomes a problem when police start killing white folks. That's exactly what I post. It becomes a problem when white folks start, getting killed by the police. Because people are like, oh, don't compare time. And yes, I'm going to fucking compare. I'm going to compare that shit. It just recently, a dude shot 3 people. And they are sitting here. This man is handcuffed, giving him water, asking him, is he okay? All types of shit. Another dude had the gun pointed at the police. They sit here talking, trying to negotiate with this man. Like, he just shot an officer and everything. And I keep telling people, people like, oh, black people just want special treatment. No, we don't want no fucking special treatment. We just want the treatment that we supposed to get like everybody else. Like everybody fucking else. Enough is enough. And what's so crazy is, I heard a lot of police officers say, well, he technically did his job, blase skip, but in the same voice, they even repeat. In the same fucking voice, you saying he did his job, but then in the same voice, you saying, well, she had a knife, so he could have used X, Y, and Z. Okay, what is it? What are y'all trying to do? I get y'all are trying to neutralize the threat. I get that. Understand that. But in certain situations, is a gun really possible? Like, yeah, you can die from getting stabbed or, cut X, Y, and Z. But the possibility of that is way less than when you get shot. And then my thing is that you really have to shoot 4 times. Like, I had to talk to somebody because they was like, well, when you shooting a gun, I said, this is how I know you never shot a gun before. Because the type of gun that they have is just not a constant trigger. It's not. You have to reset. You have to reset. You have to reset. It's not like it's one of those machine guns where it keeps going when you press the trigger. No. So you had the option. She had a knife. Even if you didn't go for a leg or arm, one time was enough. 4. And then we need to teach, DJ Envy kind of pissed me off because he was saying basically she's not the victim no more because she became an aggressor. Well, no, sir. She always was the victim because them people, first of all, we found out it was a fucking grown-ass person, a 28-year-old with another 15-year-old trying to jump her. So my thing is, people, because, it makes me mad talking about this and I don't want to, upset myself. My thing is, this is where I'm getting from with everybody posting. And I'm pissed because there's a lot of people I went to school with. I want to curse out so bad because it's like you telling me that if somebody is coming to your house, I don't care if it's family, friends, or foes, to jump you, that you don't have the right to protect yourself. And not that this was the first event. They've been fucking with her multiple times. Police has been called multiple times about these people trying to jump on this girl. So what the fuck she's supposed to do? And then y'all mad at the dude for drop kicking the other girl. That's what he was supposed to fucking do. If it's some girls come and jump one girl, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm a big believer. If you're going to fight one-on-one, head on. All day. All day. I tell my people, if it's a one-on-one fight, don't jump in. But if a motherfucker is coming to jump one person, absolutely he did the right fucking thing. Absolutely. But back to what I was saying, with DJ Envy made me real mad because it's like, well, she no longer became a victim when she had that knife. The police was trying to say this other girl. So, yeah, he was trying to say this other girl who came to fucking harm her. So, my thing to DJ Envy, teach your daughter not to go jump somebody because if you go jump somebody, then you're going to know the consequences. Somebody's going to end up dead because that girl had the right to protect herself. I don't care what nobody say. You can say what you want. Point blank, period. And also, DJ Envy, make sure you teach your child that next time Don't go grab a knife. Just let these bullies beat you up. No. Come on now. Like Charlamagne and God said, it's too many times where everything that deals with black folks is dealt with force. It's always deal with well, I'll rephrase it. It's deal with deadly force. It's always dealt with deadly force. I'm sorry, it was too many options that he had. I don't care. I know people in law enforcement. I don't care what the fuck y'all talking about. It is what it is. So, like I said, what I'm getting from everybody, from reading everybody's comments and everything, is that you're telling your kids if somebody want to bully you, just let them beat your ass. And 2, don't call the police. And then and for me, not only should a cop be held accountable, because I'm pretty sure, because I've heard from too many lieutenants and sergeants that he could have definitely should have used his taser baton, and there was other officers on the scene. So a lot of that shit was wrong. They should be held accountable for that. The people that came and jumped her should be held accountable and charged with murder, because it's because y'all came to jump her that all of this happened. So they should be charged. Her foster parent, and I think that's also her grandmother or auntie or something like that, should be charged because you failed to protect her, knowing that this grown ass woman, this other girl, was coming to jump her. You failed her as a parent. So we need to hold everybody accountable because what you didn't do cost this girl her life, and all she was trying to do was protect her fucking self from some people that just kept fucking with her. Let's do accountability. Like, I didn't really celebrate. Yeah, it was cool that Chauvin got, found guilty. But once again, I can't celebrate that because I'm tired of them trying to give us token suggestions and, token wins, meaning we gave y'all this so y'all should be satisfied. Because, yeah, he was found guilty. But what people fail to realize, the charges that he have are going to count concurrently and not consecutively, which is 2 different things. One is you're going to serve that time at the same time. One is that you're going to serve those charges at the same time as each charge. So one charge is 10, one charge is 25, one charge is 40. No, he wouldn't serve that. Now, if he would, concurrently, no. If it was the other way around, he with the charges, meaning that he would be charged for sentence for every charge that he got, he would get the max of 75 years. But that's not how it's going to go. So whatever this judge give him, so say, for example, if the judge gives him 25 years, that's 25 years for 3 charges. And then in the state of Minnesota, you only serve, I think, 2/3 of that. And then don't get good time. Then you really serve less than that. So this man could go in there and serve 2 to 5 years. When we have people who was in Minnesota who was charged for a half an ounce of weed, who served 10 fucking years for a half an ounce of weed. And this man served 2 to 5 years for killing somebody. So yes, I'm not celebrating. It's too many times where, we gave them a lawsuit, so that should make black people happy. No, fuck that. Charge these police officers. Hold them accountable. I was just watching how the lady who went in that man's house and shot him in his own home, she's up talking about, she should be, get parole early and this and that. No, bitch, you went in that man's house and shot that man in his house. What about the dudes that killed Aubrey? We haven't heard anything else about that. So underneath the scenes, they can be getting deals and they can get out in 2 or 3 years. So no, me personally, I need to see results. I need to see action. So yeah, you got a guilty charge, but that don't mean you're going to actually do the time that you are supposed to do. I don't care what nobody say. Chauvin should be doing life in prison for killing George Floyd. Point blank, period. The lady that went in, that lady cop that went in that man's house and shot him should be serving fucking life. Point blank, period. The police officer that killed Breonna Taylor, they should be serving some time. Point blank, period. Like, because these people are not coming back. These people are not fucking coming back. And enough is enough, black folks. We need to stop selling it. Every time they give us a little pieces of crumbs. No. We are fucking Americans just like everybody fucking else. Our fucking ancestors built this fucking country. And this is how we be treated. You know, just because some of us made it, everybody like want to accept. No, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Enough is enough, my niggas. Enough is enough. We need to hold not only society accountable, all these politicians need to be held accountable. We need to hold ourselves accountable for allowing all this stuff in our neighborhoods, for allowing the media to make it seem like we just out here, just reckless. No. So my thing is, everybody needs to be held accountable. Point blank, period. So you want to be out here and you want to be a rapper and you want to do X, Y, Z and piss on your ops grave and all that other stuff, expect the consequences. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to come for you. They're going to come for your peoples. They're going to come for your peoples. If you know you racist as hell, you hate black folks, stop trying to be a cop. Because you're not going to effectively do your job well. Same thing. We need to hold our, like I said, aldermen and our mayors accountable, because obviously the training that is given to these cops, they are not using. Just like the lady in Minnesota again, who's talking about she thought she had her taser. There's no way. When you are the trainer, you train your officers to know how to use their weapons that they are given. When and when not to use them. The difference between your stun gun and your regular gun, which is definitely a big difference. And they on two different sides of the hip. So it's time for some accountability. I don't care what nobody say. And then, I'm sick of people saying that, white people black people just want special privileges. No, we just want to be treated like everybody else. And I get it. I want everybody to go home. I want all my officers to go home, because we got some good cops out here. But even the good cops, y'all need to hold y'all fucking people accountable. Hold your partner accountable when you know he doing something that ain't right. Or she ain't doing something that's not right. People acting crazy over these loans. The one thing I say this pandemic has taught me is that it was a reset. The pandemic definitely was a reset, because it shows that people had way more talents and they got out here and made their own money and started their own businesses. But it also shows me like the greed of people, how people will do anything for clout and money, and that shit is crazy as hell. Y'all out here selling y'all souls for the dollar. And it's like I said before on my Facebook, this whole thing with the police ain't gonna never stop until white folks will start getting killed by police, or we start shooting back. Because I have the right to protect myself. If you are, as an officer, is being aggressive for no reason, I have the right to protect myself. I only know one case where somebody won that, one black man case who won that in self-defense because the cop was out of control. Man, y'all, it's so much that it pisses me off. But no more gestures from the government and all the other stuff. We want our rights that we are afforded to as American citizens like everybody else. Point blank, period. Nobody want no special treatment. Just treat me how you gonna treat Johnny when you go arrest him, when you pull him over. How come when I get pulled over, I have to do extra shits to make sure I get home? But look, Johnny can have a whole shotgun in the back and y'all treat them like gold. That's all. So all my peoples, this is about accountability. Owning your shit when you know you out here doing stupid shit. And protect your family. Come on, man. Y'all, we got to do better. But I ain't going to hold y'all long. I already was on here longer than I wanted to be. I'm about to get back on this road, make this money. Man, y'all be safe. Stay prayed up. Protect your people. Protect your peace. And, we just got to do better. Hold each other accountable. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.